morning, everybody. My name is Joachim. If you're new to the channel, this is my home. If you are not new to the channel, and perhaps you have watched my good friend Frederik's video from the very same space, it might seem familiar, but he inspired me to do somewhat of a similar video because I really think that this place that we've created is, to be quite honest, I think it's quite special, quite magical. We've been renovating over the last 3-4 months and have put a lot of sweat, blood and tears into the project. So I've been working with real estate, property development, redesigning spaces and transforming homes and properties over the last 10 years, and I thought it would be about time to start sharing the whole journey with the world through YouTube. So that's why I'm starting to post these stories. So if you guys are interested in stuff like that, Copenhagen properties, how we do Airbnb businesses, there's going to be a lot of interesting things to unpack in the months and years to come. Okay, yeah, so I thought I would show you guys what it actually looks like on the dashboard of a Superhost. Because, you know, on Airbnb you have this status you can claim, acquire, achieve, called Superhost. And you get the Superhost status after hosting, I think it's at least 10 bookings within the last 6 or 12 months. Sometimes they change it up. And the ratings of the average rating of all those bookings should be at least 4.5 out of 5 stars. And to achieve this status, you obviously need to know what you're doing and put some blood, sweat and tears into it. So that's what we have been trying to do with this space. And I thought I'd just show you how that looks. But this is the listing of our current Airbnb where we are staying ourselves downstairs in this. You can see it in this photo. So this is our apartment. Pretty spectacular. It's tucked in a beautiful courtyard where we, my family and I are staying down here. And then the upstairs room, as you see here, we have turned into a beautiful Airbnb space, which is the one that I actually woke up in this morning, as you saw a bit earlier in the video. And if you zoom in closely, you can see that, damn, that looks like a Superhost, man. That is me in the hallway. I had a friend over who helped me do some awesome drone shots of the space. But doing very beautiful photos is obviously very, very critical. And you have to showcase your place, your space, very neatly and aesthetically and cleanly. And we've tried to do that as best as possible. I can actually already see that some of these photos are a bit old, so I could already optimize and improve them. But this is basically the spot, you know it from earlier in the video, as I said. We are still new on the profile with this listing, so we only have 15 reviews. But as you can see, people have been, I would say, somewhat pleased with staying in our space. This actually says that we are in the top 5% of all listings on Airbnb. And yeah, everybody has been pretty amazed by staying with us. And that's also very, it's actually, I think it's also very humbling and pleasing when people, they like authentically, genuinely appreciate your space. So that's another reason to just really put a lot of love and care into it. And it reflects in the reviews, it reflects in what you can put your nightly rate at, and it's gonna be reflecting how you can achieve, you know, a passive income stream on the side from your home. So let me know if you want some more deep dive into the numbers of how this works and some more tips and tricks into turning your room. Maybe you have a room, maybe you have a spare room, annex, a carport, a garage, an attic, something along those lines that you don't use. My ideas or my perspective is always to check out, okay, could this actually be set up to host guests? Does this have some kind of significant or specific value or characteristic that we can enhance and make it into a creative and memorable experience for guests? Let me know if you want some more videos on that topic, because that is what I have been doing a lot in my previous 10 years. I've set up a lot of Airbnbs for friends and family and clients as well, and myself. So I know what really works with that. So let me know if you want more deep dives into that. But I thought I'd just show you guys the space, and later in the video, my good friend Frederik, he will be helping me touring the apartment so you guys can have the full experience of what our space looks like inside and outside. And that video is going to be posted in a few days or a few weeks time, so stay tuned for that. Copenhagen is such a beautiful and amazing city to bike through. There's bike paths everywhere, and I'm sure you guys have heard about that. So I'll be driving through the city, checking out new neighborhoods, because there's still many neighborhoods that I have yet to explore, even though I've been living here for 15 years. There's just so many things, new areas popping up all the time, new places, new interesting shops and restaurants, which is also part of, you know, getting to know the city and getting to know the real estate investing opportunities. So I'll be driving around, see if I can find some inspiration and see if some of them work for what I'm looking for. If you guys are interested in stuff like that, let me know in the comments below. I could do a video where I do break down some of my favorite hidden secret spots of Copenhagen. Would be quite interesting for a lot of you, I guess. But yeah, let me know if you find that interesting, and I'll be sure to make a video of that in the future. Okay, so right now I am preparing for a small little shoot that is coming up. My good friend Frederik, as some of you might know, he's coming by to help me do a little bit of a house tour of the place. And for that I am going to prepare, this is by the way our Airbnb closet. We had a maid who came in and helped us set up the space in the beginning because we were completely exhausted from the renovations. So before our first guest, she helped with organizing the things, which was a great help for us. Okay, so right now I'm going to make the bed so it can be pretty for the shoot. I think, you know, whatever you are doing with your life, not all aspects of it is gonna be the most glorious and romantic, but you gotta do it right. This bed sheet is what I call bed shit. Too small for the bed. The most annoying thing in the world. Gotta change it. Weren't as organized as I was just bragging about. Perhaps this will do. So tomorrow we are actually going on a small vacation to the countryside with my family. Road trip style. So we have some guests who's gonna check in while we are away. So right now I'm also preparing for those guests. And it's a great way to utilize your space, I believe. Take a break. When you are going away for a weekend or something like that anyway, if you have kind of a room or a spare part of your apartment that can be used as a rental, I think you guys should really consider it. If you're interested in learning more about that, let me know in the comments below. I'll be making more videos going into exactly the breakdown of the place and how the financial side has also become pretty substantial at this point for us, so that we can actually live here, I would say, rent-free. So yeah, back to work. That's better. What do you guys think? As you see, you can actually put these ones, push them to the side if you feel like it. But the reason why we put up these curtains is because it gets insanely hot in here. But as long as you have the option of giving shade into the place, it actually works really well. Before you guys start complaining that these sheets are not clean since they were here before, I'm gonna put fresh ones tomorrow because my wife might sleep here tonight. But thanks for checking up on me. Good stuff. Okay, what do you guys think? Let me know how I did. Pretty good. Look at this place. I had to make a note for you guys about how insane it is to be sitting here in the middle of Copenhagen. I'm 10 minutes on a bike away from the city center, and I'm 30 minutes away from the Copenhagen airport. There's no sounds here. The only sound I can hear is a soft, gentle breeze in the trees in the background and some birds singing in the distance. I just noticed that this plant is having a pretty hard time in the sun, so I think I'm gonna try to save it. And I just noticed that down here in our bathroom, this would not hurt. This, what do you think? Matches the soap. Not bad, right? Always these small adjustments, optimizations, refinements. When you're hosting an Airbnb, you can always do better. always ways to improve. I think that's an important mindset, or important note, that you have to have the growth mindset when you do Airbnb business as in life. So always be on look out for whatever you can optimize and improve, and then you're gonna be off to the races. Så er der main date. So this is gonna be the final clip of today's video. Thank you for tuning in and jumping on the journey of mine through this day. It's been fun to explore the city with you guys, and I will be looking forward to broadcasting more from the life in Copenhagen of mine. Until then, I'll see you around. Thanks.